Cancer, I'm hearing please be patient. Okay. I'm also hearing hyperfixation. Cancer. Okay, so the moon may play an effect on what you are paying attention to, like you being fixated on things, being impatient. Okay. The eclipse may show you as well uh, where your patience has actually um, been wearing thin or either paying off. So you're going to see both sides of the spectrum here. You're going to feel like something that you were rushing to do didn't yield results, so you feel this way. You feel like you got like a bad review or a it's like a bad this is how you personally feel. It could also be a boss, you know, that may be evaluating you. Okay. You may be taking a course as well, or you may be taking a course to be a teacher, or either you're a student of some sort. But I feel like you're being graded. Okay, I feel like the universe may be grading you to see whether or not your patience is paying off. It's like I said, you're gonna see both sides of the coin here, where your impatience has paid off, but also your patience, you know, is paying off. Also, you need to see that your patience is wearing thin for something. Okay, and it's like you need to know that sooner than later that your patience is wearing thin for something. That's a bigger message. Like you're going to you're going to explode. Okay, you're going to be upset about something that can make you vengeful. Okay, you may be going through that now. The Hierophant always comes out for you, no matter what. Yeah, we have the Emperor at the bottom of the deck. Okay, so let's see what's going on. We had almost 3 minutes of channeling. All right, so yeah, we have the Three of Wands. So you're waiting for something to arrive, something to come forward. Okay, um, it's unknown. Okay, something it could be unknown, or either you could know what's happening, what's coming, but you just don't have the patience to wait for it. You may be into the drop shipping business. Also, is what I'm getting. You may be waiting for a package to arrive, something that is being shipped out. You have to be patient. You have to wait for it. It's going to arrive on time, or it may be delayed, but it feels like you're still going to be able to. Yeah, it's going to arrive on time. Is what I feel. The package, something is going to arrive on time. All right. It just feels like it's not within your control. So you're, yeah, Five of Wands, you're upset about it. Okay, you're in conflict about it. You're up in arms about it because you need it. Okay, if it's a package, you really do need it by a certain deadline. Um, Tell me more. This could be you deciding which way you're going to travel to a destination. I also see something about a church. Okay, you could be trying to find a church. We have the Knight of Cups. Yeah, something that's supposed to be given to you here. The Knight of Cups energy. Yeah, we have the Moon here and the Three of Pentacles. It's not showing up. It has the Knight of Cups back is to the Three of Wands. So, um, you feel like it's going to miss you, or you feel like you and this thing is traveling in two different directions, and it feels like it's not aligning for you. Yeah, we have the Devil here. It could be a deposit, your direct deposit hitting. is what I'm getting. It could be delayed due to traffic. It could be delayed due to, unforeseen events happening here. But I feel like it could be closely tied to a Capricorn, maybe. Okay, if not, it doesn't have to be. But it could be you needing to just wait. This whatever you're waiting for is in the business hands or the hands of someone else, but also it's in the hands of you. But I feel like it's more so in the hands of someone else here. Okay, you ever have the Ace of Swords? I feel like you're going to, like I said, you're going to get some clarity. You're going to see both sides of the coin in this situation. I feel like you may be getting tested. You may have to work with a partner as well. Like you're partnered up with someone at work is what I'm getting. You may have more of the load than this person does. Okay, I see this person handing stuff off to you, maybe putting it on a belt line or something to that effect. Okay, so I feel like you're waiting for your evaluation from uh this from where you're sitting, this position here. Tell me more. Trust in trust in the timing. We have the Eight of Swords here. I told you it's gonna bug you. All right, it's going to bug you. It's going to bother you because of course you have to wait. You're waiting for a result or results here that is not in your hands. Okay, you have no control over the situation. You may be learning to release control. You also may be learning that control here is control is not real. Okay, you may be learning also esoterically that you do will things um, into existence. Okay, so you do have control over what it is that you are thinking, feeling, what's going to appear, what's not going to appear. The tongue is very powerful, and also the mind. You have to direct your will um, the opposite way of something that you do not want, the results of. Okay, so you could be learning this esoterically. Yeah, we have the Eight of Cups. We have the Knight of Cups, the King of Cups. Now we have the Knight and the King here. Like I said, you could be working with a partner, or either this could be with children or something like that. You could be uh, going to school or teaching your children something, or it could be just closely related. So we also have the Magician. Like I said, you could be learning something about, control or power or will here. Okay, willing things into your existence, speaking things. With the knight, with the King of Cups here, you could be speaking or feeling something um, so intensely. Okay, like I said, you could be feeling something extremely intensely to the point where it actually shows up. It manifests here with the Devil and the Magician. All right, the King of Swords is kind of telling you like to knock it off. It's underneath the Eight of Swords. So as I said, you're kind of learning two sides of the coin here. All right, Cancer, you're learning that your will is strong in both you know sense here. There's duality to everything. Okay, so I feel like you're learning about this. The Eight of Cups, the Three of Wands is being clarified by the Eight of Cups here. So as I said, you're gonna have to walk away from a situation for the moment and come back to it when it is matured here, because we have the Knight of Cups, and then what's clarifying the Knight of Cups is the King of Cups. So you may have to wait a little longer for something to come in, for something to arrive, for the results to something as well, as what I'm getting. But also your knowledge here about or your awareness, should I say, about what you're learning during this time, okay? Because we have the devil and we have the magician here. This is a clear lesson in transmutation, okay? Um, and it is closely related to your wheel here, okay? The Eight of Swords, she's here bound, but she is not, the swords are around her, but she's able to walk, okay? She can just walk out. She's not enclosed in anything because she has her will here. She can do something about it, but she will decide to just sit here and be bound, or either she can just walk away, and get some help or whatever the case may be, okay? And that's why you have the King of Swords here, like I said, because you're learning. The more, it's like something has to mature. Your thoughts, the results, a package, the lesson that you're learning, your awareness about this lesson, all right, has to mature. Okay, you have to be patient for something to come about. Also, like I said, I just posted on my community tab that just saying 11:12. Okay, so I just posted on my community tab about uh, choice is instant, decision is instant. It's an instant thing that happens. All right, you just simply decide and it just appears. That is my reality at the moment. That is something that I know for sure. The minute I decide something, it is an instant. Um, there is an instant manifestation of that choice or that decision that I have made, because I've already, intentionally made it aware, in my reality, in my mind. I've already said that this is what's going to happen. Okay. And speaking and also thinking brings things into physical manifestation. It is the spiritual part of it, is it being in your mind. Okay. The thought, the awareness pops up. You can, you're thinking about it, then you can see it, and then you speak it, and then the physical manifestation starts. Both the spiritual and the physical start to work together to create that physical manifestation. So like I said, it is instant. You just feel like you have to wait. I feel like you're going to learn this later on, okay? Or like I said, you're learning two sides of the coin. The minute that you start talking about something, or the minute that you start thinking about something, whether it be good or bad, it happens. It's you're gonna say it never fails. It happens. So just watch your thoughts, watch what you're saying, okay, and also watch what you're agreeing to. Watch your choice and also watch your decision. All right, Cancer. Okay, I'm gonna end it here. I hope these messages find you guys well. Love, light, peace, darkness, and in between. Namaste, Cancer.